In this video, we will work on a real world small project in which you will learn how to do analysis of our data with the help of Python. So today we will work on police data set. So here the data from a police check post is given, and this data is available as a CSV file format, and we are going to analyze this data set using the pandas data frame. So here some questions are given to us which we will solve with the help of pandas. Here for each question I have written the syntax of the solution for your reference and for your better understanding, as you can see. Now our first question is related with data cleaning, and it is asking to remove the columns that only contains the missing values. So friends, first of all we will import our data, and before that we will import the pandas library. So this is the syntax to import the pandas library. The library has been installed. Now we will import our data, and the syntax to import the CSV file is pd.read_csv and the path of the file. So this is our CSV file. I will copy its path. This is the path of our file. I will copy it and paste there. Friends, if I run this, then it will show a Unicode error. To remove a Unicode error, we have to simply write a simple R here and run this command. Now as you can see, the file has been successfully imported. To have a look at our data, I will simply write our data frame name or data. So friends, this is our data that we have imported. It has 65,000 rows and 15 columns. These are upper 5 rows and these are the bottom 5 rows, and these are columns, stop date, stop time. Friends, in Python, data frame is also called the data, means data frame or data is the same thing. So our first question is remove the columns that only contains the missing value. If we look this data, then we can see here that the country name column has the null values. Here it is showing NaN. NaN means not a number. So we have to remove this column, and first we have to check it that it contains all the null values. So the syntax that first of all we will use is null function. Friends, if I run this command, then it will show the presence of null values and no null values in our data. The true shows that there is a null value and the false shows that there is no null value. So in the country name column it is also showing that there is a null value, and I have to check the total sum of null values present in each column. So I have used some function here. Now as you can see, all 15 columns with their number of null values are shown here. The first two columns have no null value, and the third column has 65,535 null values, which is equal to our number of rows. As you can see here, means all the values in this column are null or blank. So we will remove this column. So the syntax to remove a column is, I have written this, as you can see, df is data frame. So our data frame name here is data, and we will use the drop command, and we will write column here because we have to remove a column. If we want to remove a row, then we will write index here instead of columns. So I will write the column name which we have to remove. We have to remove the country name column. So friends, if I run this command, then as you can see, the third column, which was country name, has been removed. But if I have a look again on our data, then we will see that the country name column is still present. So to remove this column permanently, we use a in place equal to true. So if I run this command, then and again have a look at our data, then the column has been removed successfully. So to remove a column permanently, we have to use in place equal to true. So our next question is based on filtering and value counts, and it is asking for speeding, were man or woman stopped more often. So first of all, we will have a look at our data again. This is our data, and it is asking for speeding. Speeding is related to the violation column, so we have to consider this column. And for man or woman stopped more often, man or woman means male or female, so this is present in our driver gender column, so we have to consider these two columns here. So this is the syntax we will use in this solution. So first of all, we will filter all the records where speeding is present. So to do this, we will write our data frame name dot our column name on which we have to work, violation, and this is the filtering. Element means, element or value means the word or the number which we have to find in the column. Here we have to find the speeding. So if I run this command, then you can see that all the records with speeding violation has been showed here. Now we have to work on the second column, which is driver gender. I will write here driver gender, which is our second column, and we will use the value counts command. The value counts commands, as I told you, is used to see all the unique values present in a column with their counts or with their numbers. So if I run this, you can see that male has a count of 25517 and female has a count of 11686, means male speed more often. It is showing here this. So friends, you have to keep in mind what we are using, what logic we are using while analyzing our data. Our next question is related with group by, and it is asking, does gender affect who gets searched during a stop? So again, first of all, we will have a look at our data. This is our data, and it is asking about the gender column, means male and female. This is our gender column, and it is asking about the searched. And it is asking for the search conducted or not. So we have to consider these two columns. So how we will analyze this? We will use the group by on our data. The group by is used to make the group of each unique values present in a column. So first of all, we have to group by the driver gender, means we have to make group of male and group of female from the driver gender column. So if I run this, the groups have been created of male and female. Now we have to consider the second column, which is search conducted. So friends, as you can see that the search was conducted on female 366 times and search conducted on male was just 2113 times. Now if you see, there are total about 65,000 rows, but it is only showing the records of about 2500 rows. So what is the problem? The problem is that we will see how many times there was search was conducted. So we will use the value count on this column, then we can find out the solution. Here you can see the search was conducted only 2479 times and search was not conducted 63,000 times. So in 2479 times, 2113 times search was conducted on males and 366 times search was conducted on females. right? Now next question is about mapping and data type casting. Mapping means we have to change the value of a column from some from mapping means we have to map the new values to the column, and data type casting means we have to convert the data type of one element or to the other element, means into string or string to float, this type. So this is a asking what is the mean stop duration. So first of all we will have a look at our data again. This is our data and it is asking for the mean stop duration, so we have to consider the stop duration column. Now if you see that the data type of this column is object or string, but we can find the mean of string object, but we can't find the mean of string type, so we have to first convert it into integer. So first of all we will convert it into integer type, and the syntax we will use is our data frame name, which is data, and consider our column stop duration dot map, and here I will write the old values and new values. There are, if I show how many values are present, how many types of values are present in this column, then we will see sorry, we have to write so if I see how many unique values are present in stop duration column, then I can see it with the help of value count. So there are about 3 values. We are not considering this one value here. It is 0 to 15 minutes, 16 to 30 minutes, and above 30 minutes. So first value we have to convert is 0 to 15. So we will copy it, and this is our old value. We will paste it, and the new value we are taking like mean of 0 to 15, and the mean is 7.5, or the middle value you can say. And if I take the middle value of this 16 to 30, this is my old value. Again, if I choose any middle value, then it may be 24, and for third it is between 30 minutes to 60 minutes, so we can choose here 45 minutes. So friends, this is our syntax, and we have to make these changes in the stop duration column, so we have to write the column name here. If I run this command, then the command has been successfully executed. Now if I have a look at our data, then sorry, now friends, as we have to make these changes in our stop duration column, then we have to write the column name here as like this. So if I run this command, then you can see that the command has been successfully executed. Now if I have a look at our data again, then you will see that the stop duration column has new values, which are 7.5 and this one. friends. So now we have to take the mean of this column, as it is asking the what is the mean stop duration. So it is very simple. We will use this syntax, our data frame name and the column name and the mean function. So to use this, we will write our data frame name, our column name, which is stop duration, and we will use the mean function on it. So this is the mean of this column, 9.48. So this is about how we convert the data type of one column to another and map values on it. Our next question is about group by and describe. It is asking the compare the age distribution for each violation, and the syntax that we will use here is this. First of all, we will use group by on our violation column, and then we will use the First of all, we will use the group by on our violation column, and then the describe function on our age column. So we will write our data frame name dot group by, and now have a look at our data again. So these are our column names, and we have to first use the group by on our violation column, because it is asking for the each violation, so we have to group each violation. So after this, we will use the driver age column, and we will use the describe function. Describe function is used to show all the stats related information about a column. So if I run this, you can see that all the violations are shown here, and if I see for equipment, then the maximum age of the person stopped for equipment is 81, and the minimum age for the person stopped for equipment is 16, and the mean age is 31. The count is 6507, means how many persons were stopped for equipment related violation. If I see for seat belt, then it is showing that only 3 persons were stopped for seat belt, and the mean of their age is 30, while the maximum age was 42 and minimum age was 23. And these are the percentiles: 25, 50, 75, 50% means median, and this is the standard deviation of the age. So friends, that's how you can use the simple commands of pandas to do the analysis on big data. So friends, if you like our video, then let us subscribe to our channel